Good evening, everyone. Tony is going to be back up here in just a moment, but I have an unscheduled and brief award. And I have to do it now, before your dessert plates get taken away. We're still here in Washington, D.C., and we love being here, but the next time that we're going to see a lot of you is going to be in Detroit. Woohoo! We're going to be at a Marriott in Detroit, and we have 2 free weekends in Detroit at the Marriott to give to 2 lucky people, and they're for 2 people, so you don't have to go by yourself. Anyway, and this is why I had to do it right now, because some of you under your dessert plates have something that says prize, and if you have prize under your dessert plate, you win. If your dessert has already been picked up, you lost. If you have a winning dessert plate, come up. Come on up, come on up. Okay, Julia Wood from Macon, Georgia. Do we have another winner? Does anybody else have dessert? Okay, if you find it during dessert, I'm at table, did we find it? If you won, come on up, come on up, come on up. Back to you.
Well, that was really sweet. And now it's time for our awards presentations. Through our annual awards programs, HLI celebrates the outstanding accomplishments and significant contributions that junior leagues make both within their leagues and externally in their communities. Tonight we celebrate the enterprising efforts of several leagues to develop strong civic leaders and solve their community's toughest and most urgent problems. And we honor their commitment to enthusiastically live the Junior League's vision of women around the world as catalysts for change. So let's get started. I'm now going to turn things over to outgoing members of the HLI Board of Directors. First up is Evelyn Szabo with the Junior League of Seattle. Evelyn?
Thank you, Tony. I first have the great pleasure of introducing Joe Kramer. We had a lovely little chat before we got started here this evening. He's the Senior Brand Manager at Kashi, a committed advocate for partner organizations like the Junior League, working tirelessly through a variety of programs to raise awareness of the real food deficit. Thanks to Kashi's extraordinary generosity last year, we were able to fund the development of Phase 2 of our association-wide Kids in the Kitchen program and distribute more than $80,000 to individual leagues. Working on Kids in the Kitchen initiatives in their local communities. Tonight, we will distribute $50,000 additional dollars to several lucky leagues to further help them meaningfully address the multifaceted issue of healthy eating and nutrition among children in your local communities. This is the first of the 2 grant cycles this year. As you heard in service dialogue on Thursday afternoon, we will be featured in a Kashi partner on causes.com this summer and have the opportunity to add an additional $75,000 to our coffers to support a fall early winter grant application process. Those are some big numbers. So keep an eye out for any and all communications about the causes.com initiative, and please, please participate. Before I turn the stage over to Joe, who will distribute the cash awards, I'd like to ask tonight's Kashi Grant Award winners to please approach the left side of the stage, accept your award, and exit on the right side of the stage. That's my best gesturing. All posed photographs will be taken in the green room after the awards ceremony. And so, without further ado, here's Joe.
Thank you, Evelyn. Good evening. It's an honor and a privilege to be among all of you tonight and to share in the celebration of the work you're doing to affect positive change in your local community. I know from my reading about the Junior League that you have in your century-plus history been instrumental in tackling society's toughest issues and changing the status quo. I speak for the Kashi team when I say we are proud to partner with you as together we address the multifaceted issue of healthy eating and nutrition among children. The 18 leagues we will honor tonight were selected from an outstanding group of deserving applicants. Of the 18 programs, 7 are new, and 11 are in the process of expanding their scope and impact. Whether teaching monthly wellness classes for parents while their children are actively engaged on a playground, connecting the community with resources through community health fairs, reaching thousands of people, or updating teacher resource materials in a USDA award-winning nutrition curriculum, tonight's winners are ensuring that children have access to nutrition and healthy eating. Tonight, 5 leagues will be awarded $1,000, 10 leagues will be awarded $2,500, 2 leagues will be awarded $5,000, and 1 league will be awarded $10,000. Without further ado, the winners. In the $1,000 category, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Douglas County, Georgia. Congratulations. Fargo, Moorhead, North Dakota. Congratulations. Spartanburg, South Carolina. Congratulations. And Youngstown, Ohio. Congratulations. In the $2,500 category, Birmingham, Michigan. Congratulations. Charlotte, North Carolina. Dayton, Ohio. the Flint Hills, Kansas. Congratulations. Congratulations. Greater Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Congratulations. Las Vegas, Nevada. Long Beach, California. Mobile, Alabama. Rochester, New York. Congratulations. And Tulsa, Oklahoma. Congratulations. Congratulations. Next, in the $5,000 category, Corpus Christi, Texas. And Huntsville, Alabama. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, sorry. And finally, our $10,000 grantee tonight is Chattanooga, Tennessee. Congratulations. Huntsville. I may have screwed up some.
It's okay. Well, I'm not thank you.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, for your real leadership in solving the real food deficit and for recognizing the Junior League as a partner in helping you close the gap between the real world food insecurity of today and a healthy community of the future. Wasn't that great? Another round of applause. And now I will pass the stage to Deli Beekman, the Rising Star Committee Chair and the member of the Junior League of Monmouth County and immediate past president of AGLI, who will introduce this year's judges and present the Rising Star Awards.
Thank you. Before I begin, I have to tell you how wonderful it is to be with all of you again, and and I just have loved all of you that have come up and told me about what's been happening with you in your leagues this year, so thank you. As you know from yesterday's luncheon, the Mary Harriman Award celebrates individual members for their lifetime of impact and achievement. On the other end of the spectrum, the Rising Star Award recognizes and celebrates our league's emerging leaders. But before I announce them, I would like to thank our esteemed panel of judges, for which I had the privilege of serving as chair. And actually, they're all former AJLI board members, and I got to pick them all myself. We had quite a challenge selecting the recipients from among the distinctive and diverse pool of candidates proposed for this award. So I want to thank all of the junior leagues that submitted a candidate for the Rising Star Award. It was an inspiration for us to learn about how our emerging leaders have taken to heart the Junior League mission. Our judges are Debbie Brown Robinson, past AJLI president and a member of the Junior League of Houston. Sandra Thomas, past AJLI treasurer and a member of the Junior League of Charlottesville, who was with us tonight. Sarah Berthelot,
past AJLI Director at Large and a member of the Junior League of Lafayette, Louisiana, who's also with us tonight. And Kathleen Odney, past AJLI Vice President and a member of the Junior League of Oakland East Bay, who is not with us tonight. Unlike the other award winners who will be celebrated tonight, the Rising Star winners have already been notified that they've won, because part of their prize was being here with us at annual conference. So they might have sat in on workshops with you and you didn't even know that they were a winner. In addition to that opportunity, each League of a Rising Star winner receives a cash award of $3,500 to further their training of emerging leaders. We select up to 2 winners annually, and indeed this year, we are honoring 2 emerging leaders who embody the significant promise and the untapped potential consistent with the values and the vision of the Junior League mission. So let's meet our 13 Rising Star winners. The first is Stacy Chavis from the Junior League of Atlanta. Stacy defines what it means to be a leader who takes the initiative, advocates for change, and seeks to improve her effectiveness through continuous training and studying of those issues important to her. Her impact in the Junior League of Atlanta, which she joined only 2 years ago, has been boundless, as has her ability to educate her community about the real dangers of commercial sexual exploitation of children, or CSEC, among other issues. The child of 2 public servants whose volunteer career began at her mother's side on projects from Meals on Wheels to the March of Dimes, Stacy has evolved into a savvy and compassionate figure in the community whose significant work as a member of the League's CSEC committee has truly been transformative. She was trained by the Governor's Office for Children and Families, and then equipped with her new knowledge, and while serving as the League's Political Public Affairs Committee Chair-elect, she ventured out into the community, sharing with church groups, business leaders, and state legislators the real dangers of the exploitation of children. In addition, she led an advocacy workshop for League members interested in advancing legislation. Her service to the JLA fulfills its mission to transform communities by empowering at-risk women and children to become self-reliant, to improve the impact of the League's resources, and to be the go-to source in the community for leadership training and volunteer service. Please join me in congratulating Stacy. Okay. Well, so I'm going to do both awards, and then they're going to come up on the stage. Okay? So you can take your seats. So we want you to meet both of them together. The second rising star is Lori Green of the Junior League of Sacramento. Lori's membership is proof that through the League, you can take paths that you never would have considered and lead in ways you never would have imagined. A career nutritionist with a passion for public health, and specifically the health of women and children, Lori joined the League on a whim with a friend in 2008. In 2009, her League solidified its focus on the issue of nutrition, and Lori decided to serve on the PR and marketing committee, where she learned very quickly. She parlayed her newfound skills into the marketing of the League's 1991 cookbook, which was being resurrected in the celebration of the League's 65th anniversary. With a daunting inventory of books to sell, Lori discerned a need for change in the cookbook committee's approach, became the committee chair, and then used what she'd learned in mission-driven fund development workshops to market the book to the community members who were eager to support the League's good work. Successful forays into community gardens and nutrition education for League members followed, and then Lori identified the next new challenge that she would take on: serving as treasurer. In that position, she devoured laws and regulations and educated her sister members on responsible and realistic budget management, influenced the approval of a much-needed dues increase, and negotiated with local businesses for discounts while maintaining their allegiance. She exemplifies a core tenet of our mission to develop the potential of women. So please join me in congratulating Lori and Stacy.
Thank you, Deli, and congratulations to Stacy and Lori. So I will now move to recognize the JL Leadership Development and Community Impact Award judges. These talented individuals are recruited from a wide range of nonprofit and for-profit organizations. Not all are here in attendance, as you might imagine, but I wanted to recognize them. Kathy Ferrone, Sarah Goldberger, Diane Ashley, Ginger Kent, Mary Harrison, Francine Lynch, Nubia Murray, Monique McClure, Linda McNeil Tatwani, Sandra Timmons, Ann Barr Thompson, and Jacqueline Winston. Until you sit on one of our judging panels, you cannot imagine the intensity of the competition, the challenges inherent in reviewing so many worthy applications, or the abundance of time the judges devote to selecting the award recipients in a manner that is fair, objective, and independent of the Junior League. Please join me in thanking all of the judges for their hard work and expertise. Thank you. As we begin, I'm going to take another minute to outline a few simple steps that will facilitate the flow of tonight's proceedings. When you hear the name of your league announced, and I know you'll be excited, please come to the stage as quickly as possible. You should again approach from the left-hand side of the stage, accept your award, and exit on the right-hand side of the stage. As you exit, be on the lookout for members of the AJLI staff who will provide you with those further instructions on where to go for photos later tonight. We're going to start with the JL Awards. The 5 JL Awards to be presented tonight are for Building Diversity, Fund Development, Marketing and Communications, Membership Development, and Vision. The JL Award winners take home a $2,000 cash prize and a Crystal JL trophy. The honorable mention recipients receive a cash prize of $1,000. These awards honor leagues that have developed programs or initiatives that stand out as compelling examples of a response to a very specific need, either within the league or in the community at large. It is my pleasure to present the first JL Award of the evening for diversity. Diversity is a part of everything we do, and it comes with both challenges and opportunities. How we understand diversity and inclusion influences the way we communicate with one another and how we work together, run meetings, and even how we affect community impact. This award recognizes junior leagues that have taken meaningful strides toward building diversity, promoting inclusion, and fulfilling the junior league mission and reaching out statement. The 2013 honorable mention in building diversity goes to the Junior League of Atlanta. The Junior League of Atlanta for its new member campaign. In 2009, the league formed a membership recruitment committee, which included a director, a diversity champion, a community relations chair, and a recruitment event coordinator, charged with engaging new members of all races, national origins, occupations, social backgrounds, ages, and religions, a goal central to the Junior League's Reaching Out statement. The committee developed a new member campaign that became known as the Journey of a Lifetime. In 2010, and with continued momentum throughout 2011, the initiative aimed to recruit women from minority groups who were not represented in the league's membership. On a limited budget for advertising, public relations, catering, and supplies, the committee reached out to sororities, professional associations, and the city's universities with events such as retail mixers at popular shops that offered discounts. The results of the campaign are many. An unprecedented provisional class of 319 for the 2011-2012 year, stronger ties with the community due to alliances forged during the campaign, and improved visibility as the primary organization for leadership training and volunteerism for women in Atlanta. Plus, it taught league members the many meanings of diversity and the importance and benefits of inclusion on all fronts. Congratulations to the Junior League of Atlanta. For this year, the judges did not select a winner in the building diversity category, and so I will now turn the proceedings over to Diane Rohde from the Junior League of the City of New York.
Oh, I just want to take one last look at all of you. Not that I will never see any of you again, of course, but anyway. Thank you so much, Evelyn. A cornerstone in any league survival is a strategy that turns dollars into meaningful community impact. These strategies, from capital campaigns to endowments, thrift shops to cookbooks, galas to holiday markets, are as diversified as the leagues themselves. The outcome, however, never wavers. Junior leagues raise money to develop civic leaders who create and execute significant programs that strengthen communities. I am very pleased to announce that this year's honorable mention in fund development goes to the, wait for it, Junior League of Birmingham, Alabama. For its annual giving campaign known as the President's Society, a low-cost, high-return program that offers membership to donors who give $1,000 or more and provides substantial funding to support the League's mission. As of its 15th anniversary this year, the President's Society has raised over $1.4 million, which directly funds mission-based initiatives that improve the community. The League actively markets the benefits of the membership to potential donors through newsletters and their website, spelling out what specific donations, the amount, what it will buy. So for example, if you give $5,000 to the Junior League of Birmingham, Alabama, and they will take your check, that will provide admission for 400 elementary students to the botanical gardens to learn about nature. And for $2,500, you could provide books to 66 preschoolers and their families. In this high-touch program, patrons are acknowledged with what has become a must-attend event at a showcase-worthy house with handwritten notes from the honorary chair. As one of the most prestigious programs in Birmingham, the President's Society retains its donor base from year to year. Throughout its history, some 10 members have given every year for 10 years. 51 have given between 5 and 9 years, and 138 have donated for between 2 and 4 years. Along the way, the team has proven to be inventive as well with all of their creative ideas. Please join me in congratulating the Junior League of Birmingham. It's hard to believe that was an honorable mention because they've done so much, but now I am going to announce the winner of the 2013 Junior League Award for Fund Development, and that goes to the Junior League of Macon. So let me tell you their story because it's quite remarkable. Against the background of a difficult economic climate, the League faced several troubling realities in their fund development. This included a $90,000 drop in revenue from a key fundraiser, some difficulty finding households for their kitchen tour, and a cookbook that just never came to be. So that's pretty tough, don't you agree? After a hard look at everything that wasn't working, they pulled together a plan for a diversified fund development effort that included endowment income, an annual campaign, grants, and special events. Among their novel ideas, they solicited endowment gifts in honor of their past presidents. They did personal interviews with current sponsors to determine which benefits they valued, and they asked top past sponsors to recommit, replacing 3 long-term fundraisers with new events in line with the League's focus on literacy, and listing these endowment funders in the newsletter. So what is the proof? The proof of the League's success is always in fundraising in the numbers. It secured $28,000 in grants from local foundations, up from nothing last year. It raised nearly $26,000 for its endowment fund, beating the goal of $25,000. It recruited 5 new annual campaign sponsors who together accounted for 26% increase in the campaign income. So need I say more? Let's once again congratulate the Junior League of Macon. I don't know if they were happy or not, I can't tell. I will now present the 2013 JL Award for Marketing and Communication, which recognized the effective planning and execution of a successful marketing communications program or initiative that delivers measurable results. The role of marketing and communication is to gain the support of the community, market the League, or a League event. inform audiences about the league position on a public issue, or establish and improve local media relations. I am very pleased to announce that this year's honorable mention for marketing and communications goes to the Junior League of Dayton. Here they come. Let me tell you a little of why. It's for its I Believe campaign, which engaged various stages of the membership in honoring the league's important history, while portraying it as an organization that is relevant to today's woman. Conceived in response to the challenges posed by a necessary dues increase and the discontinuing of the league's 50-year-old town hall lecture series, the campaign, which hinges on the question of why members serve as volunteers, was designed to make a motivational impact on members, potential members, and community partners. In so doing, it would make an emotional connection to volunteering and serve as both a recruiting and sponsorship-seeking tool. Made entirely by league members at low cost, the Why video features members' why statements paired with photos of meaningful volunteer experiences. The video was made available for sharing and distribution on social media platforms. It is designed to be expanded as the years go on with additional comments of members, thereby ensuring it's going to be current. And as a result of the project, there's been a noticeable improvement in morale league-wide, as well as an increase in the amount of time members are committing to their volunteer shifts. Retention among active members has increased, and league members show a renewed sense of pride. The video has received 130 viewer hits on YouTube, and I'm sure it's going to increase by 600 right now with this audience, and is being used as recruiting and community events. So I say, well done, Junior League of Dayton. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am now honored to announce the winner of the 2013 JL Award for Marketing and Communication. Oh, this is going to be good. The Junior League of Washington. Not only did they host this wonderful conference, but they have won this tremendous award. So let me tell you a little bit about how that happened. It's really for their efforts in harnessing technology to meet women where they are today. With its messages disappearing into the ether in a crowded marketplace of multiple media platforms, the League got smart about how and by what means it communicated with its audiences, both members of the League and members of the community. Using a variety of digital media platforms, the League made itself accessible and optimized its opportunity for viral activity. To provide members with essential information and promote the events and community projects to the outside world, it revamped its website, used software to track its newsletters, unveiled a blog, and maintained a steady presence on Facebook, making use of the timeline feature to document the history of the League, and as you know, this is their centennial, currently celebrating its centennial. So, in addition, the League used Twitter to convey real-time details about events, created a League page on LinkedIn, and really capitalized on every way of promoting their fundraisers and communicating the League's focus on literacy. Not only has this full-court press generated substantive content and educated League and community members alike, but it's also empowered supporters to distribute its messages, thereby expanding its reach. Along the way, the League has managed to get a firmer grasp on how successful their communications have been. Of that, there's really no doubt. So please join me in congratulating the Junior League of Washington. And now I'm pleased to turn the proceedings over to Karen Miller from the Junior League of Evanston North Shore.
Thank you, Diane, and good evening. It is my pleasure to present this year's JL Awards for Membership Development, which recognizes leagues that are reaching out across membership categories to cultivate influential leaders who have the capacity to affect community change and ensure a future of community improvement. The 2013 honorable mention in membership development goes to the Junior League of Northern Westchester. This award is for its impactful new point system, which it developed in response to research showing that members were feeling overwhelmed and under-equipped to meet league requirements, sound familiar, amidst the demands of their careers, their families, and other volunteer commitments. Because the existing requirements model was perceived as too rigid and inflexible to meet the members' needs, the league put into place a points tracking system that members could use to fulfill their requirements. The new system, which is easily managed by the league, went into effect in the 2010-2011 service year. In addition to a more positive perception of the league by members, including new members, statistics show the change in members' attitudes. Before implementation, a survey showed that 60% of members found their membership requirements to be just right, while 30% believed that there were too many requirements. Following implementation, the just right crowd has grown to 73%, and the too many crowd has shrunken 22%. Other improvements include growth in the percentage of members very satisfied with their overall league experience, which went from 38% in 2009 to 46% in 2011. On the flip side, in 2009, 13% reported being not very satisfied, while in 2011, the percentage dropped to 8%. Please join me in applauding the Junior League of Northern Westchester. Congratulations. I'm very excited. Strategic creativity lies at the heart of the program that won the Junior League of Pasadena the 2013 Award for Membership Development. Faced with a troubling 5-year decline in new membership and disconcerting rates of retention over the same time period, the Junior League of Pasadena developed a 5-pronged membership engagement initiative that produced some significant results. Retention rates that spiked from 16% in 2007 to 2008 to a high of 76% in 2011-2012, and recruitment of as many as 63 members in a new class. Wow. The first phase of innovation centered on recruitment, which was modified to include 3 educational open houses with visits from sustaining members and walking tours of the league's headquarters. Secondly, provisional training was enhanced with boot camp-style team-building exercises, a JLP 101 seminar, and a bus tour of Pasadena featuring stops at league projects, but also spots in need of help. Integrating provisionals into the membership was the focus of Phase 3, which included both planned socials with sustaining members and the support of a system of a buddy program. In the 4th phase, new members were tasked with managing every aspect of the newly adopted Kids in the Kitchen program, from logistics to marketing. To cap off their integration experience, new members were encouraged to attend any of several socials with a variety of themes designed to promote friendships and connections. I think you can see why the Junior League of Pasadena is the winner of this year's Membership Development Award.
And now to the final JL Awards of the evening, the JL Award for Vision. A vision describes what a league aspires to be, a picture of the future as they see it. The Vision Award honors leagues that develop outstanding plans that respond to a need both within the league and at large in the community it serves. Vision ensures the future of the Junior League and gives it an opportunity to flourish as a major force in the development of women volunteers and in community change. The 2013 Honorable Mention for Vision goes to the Junior League of Memphis. Awarded for its 3-year-old educational initiative, GROW, which was created in response to alarming research showing that 1 in 5 children in the city are born to teenage mothers and that 1 in 4 of its preschool children live in dire poverty. To grapple with these problems, including the fact that community centers are not located near the people who need them the most, and that in high-risk neighborhoods there were fewer high-quality schools and after-school programs that are needed, the League partnered with the Lester Community Center, which serves the Binghamton neighborhood. It dedicated 60 trained volunteers and $84,000 in support of funding to a 3-pronged program designed to provide programming in literacy, education, health and wellness, personal growth, and community empowerment to all members of a family based on the premise that strengthening a family through a holistic approach gives it a better chance at learning. GROW has had a profound effect on League members who have made it a centerpiece of their League experience and also for the families in which they serve. Members hold annual drives for school supplies, household items, and Christmas gifts, and in one case, collected provisions adequate for a young man to enroll in his first year at college after his mother had passed away and he was at risk of not being able to go. GROW's success has inspired several partnerships with organizations around the city that has provided learning in art, music, and ballet. Please join me in congratulating the Junior League of Memphis. Our next winner, or rather winners, embody the spirit of Mary Harriman and that they recognized a problem that was plaguing their community and figured out a way to solve it with the cooperation of community partners. Please join me in congratulating the Junior League of the Oranges and Short Hills and the Junior League of Montclair Newark on winning the 2013 JL for Vision Award. Neighbors in New Jersey's Essex County, which is home to the state's highest concentration of foster youth, the leagues join forces to assist young adults in foster care as they make the perilous transition from the child welfare system to life on their own, often at risk for financial insecurity, early childbearing, homelessness, and substance abuse. With the help of essential partners such as the Child Advocacy Clinic at Rutgers School of Law in Newark, New Jersey, Superior Court of Essex County, and Essex County Court-appointed special advocates, the leagues introduced the Aging Out Fair for Foster Youth 5 years ago, specifically geared to align its clients' needs with the resources available from educators, employers, healthcare and social services providers by way of the Junior League volunteers. The event now takes place annually and attracts some 50 exhibitors who provide advice and support services. To date, some 800 young adults have been educated about critical life skills such as career planning, employment and educational options, and benefit entitlements, and the program has been replicated in every county of the state. Now I will turn the stage over to my board colleague, Terry Nass-Reeder from the Junior League of Akron.
Thank you, Karen. Our celebration tonight continues with the prestigious Leadership Development and Community Impact Awards. These two awards throw a spotlight on two essential elements at the heart of our mission: women's leadership and enhancing the quality of life in a community in a way that is both profound and everlasting. It is my honor to now present the 2013 Junior League Leadership Development Award. Leadership development is central to our mission, developing the potential of women and improving communities through the effective action and leadership of trained volunteers. The Leadership Development Award recognizes a league's exemplary member training and development program, and it comes with a $10,000 cash award. Yeah. In recognition of its Capital Leadership Initiative. Really? The winner of this year's Leadership Development Award is the Junior League of Raleigh. Are you guys excited? I didn't think so. Get up here. Having studied the underrepresentation of women in a corporate leadership position, women account for 50% of the workforce, yet only hold 2% of CEO jobs among Fortune 500s. The League recognized the dearth of leadership training in the Raleigh area. To reverse the trend, the League created a 9-month Capital Leadership Initiative program to offer everything from financial planning and motivating others to governance and communication skills, all applicable to a woman's life in the office, at home, or in the field as a volunteer. To accomplish the task, the League partnered with Northwestern Mutual Financial, which provided financial support as well as participants. The program is open not only to the Junior League of Raleigh members, but also to members of other North Carolina leagues, as well as area businesses and not-for-profits. It is priced at $150 for league members and $200 for community members, a bargain for an opportunity to develop such valuable skills. Since its start in 2010, the program has touched nearly 100 women and remains one of the only programs of its kind in the state. In final evaluations, 100% of the participants have reported that the program has helped them achieve their personal goals. Please join me in congratulating the Junior League of Raleigh for this amazing program. Not excited at all. I now have the honor to present the last award category of the evening, the Junior League Award for Community Impact, which recognizes junior leagues that have initiated programs that have left a lasting and meaningful impact on the community. Tonight's award is generously funded by an anonymous past AGLI board member and a sustaining member of her league in celebration of the work leagues perform in their communities in concert with local partners to achieve measurable results, thereby changing the world one community at a time. And so, without further ado, tonight's winner. No yelling yet? Come on. There we go. Hang in there. For its efforts to ease the burdens of youth aging out of foster care, an issue that it's been working on since 2006, being honored with this year's Community Impact Award is the Junior League of Napa-Sonoma. I gave all kinds of hints, come on. To supplement the county's emancipation plan for this forgotten population, the League developed Voices Sonoma, a centralized hub where clients can find essential resources on housing, education, employment, and health care. After several years of research by the League, it opened its doors in 2009. No aspect of this initiative went untouched by the League. Its members contributed $40,000 in seed money, funded a scholarship and solidified grants, consulted on employee management, produced monthly events, and mentored Voices youth and staff. As an organization truly knitted into the fabric of its community, the League received in return from Voices education on the foster care system and its implications for youth in training on interagency initiatives and grant writing. The program is guided by a multi-agency steering committee, and its staff has been relocated from 17 agencies that serve the population. The really exciting part is that by raising awareness for the Voices Sonoma model, the League has facilitated the adoption of similar programs throughout the county. And by partnering with California SPAC to spread its message, it has managed to advocate on behalf of foster youth with several state legislators. To date, Voices has provided services to more than 1,500 foster youth. Congratulations to the Junior League of Napa-Sonoma. It is now my pleasure to ask AGLI President Tony Freeman to please return to the stage. Let me get your page. Yep. One more. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Congratulations again to all of the leagues that have been recognized tonight for their wonderful work, both in their leadership, in their community, and also in their league. Thank you very much. It's hard to believe it's already been a year ago that I stood here as your incoming AGLI president, and leadership is all about stewardship, and so I'm so pleased that my second term is about to begin, my second year of my term, not my second term. I love you, but but I'm really, really excited about introducing and having at my side President-elect Ellen Rose. Ellen, please come join me. As Ellen's coming to the stage, Ellen actually interviewed me in 1999 to serve on the governance committee. I didn't know then that we were going to become lifelong friends, and I'm so pleased that we get to serve together on the AGLI Board of Directors. You know, there's a lot about us that's alike, but then we also have some differences. For example, I joined the Junior League in 1993.
And I joined the Junior League in 1986.
I still think I'm younger than you, though. I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
and I grew up in Connecticut. My favorite color is blue.
My favorite color is red. And I really love jazz.
I love country music. And I now live in New York.
Well, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, not too far from New York. I used to be a pet parent. I had 2 lovely cats.
And I have 2 adorable cats that are the light of my life. I used to be able to see as well.
I still can.
I'm the oldest in my family.
I'm also the oldest of my family. My favorite city, I visit many cities, but I think I told you last year one of my favorite cities is Barcelona, Spain.
And I'm always thrilled to be able to go to London or Paris.
I was married for a number of years, however, I don't have any children.
And I've been married for a number of years as well, and I have 2 stepsons who I'm crazy about.
So you can see that there are many things about us that are very similar, but there are some things that are very different. Regardless of our differences, one thing that will always be similar with us is that we love the Junior League. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm leaving.
Yep. I now invite Executive Director Susan Danish to join me on the stage.
Okay, so not that anyone asked, but my favorite color is black. Thank you, Tony. You know, it's really hard to believe that our 91st annual conference has almost come to an end. Wow, the days have just flown by. And so this is my opportunity to thank the AJLI staff for all the work that they have put into making this conference terrific. And thank you. So I'm going to recognize them by name and picture. First and foremost, thank you to our small but mighty meeting management team. Jerome Hall, Meg McConnell, and the one and only boss, Dee Brinkley. You might think that all they do is plan for annual conference all year. But in fact, they plan 11 meetings and conferences each year. So they are amazing. I also want to thank our other multitasking teammates who were here this weekend. Ann Dalton, Maureen Mackey, Lori Dodge, Pamela Antoine Weeks, Juan Che, Janine Lasser, Dave Burkita, Michelle Gorenstein, Ann Tishkoff, Marie Coupé, John Downey, Carrie Holmes, David Lee, Susan Lindeen, Pam Mosley, Inez Sucre, Karina Weinstein, Myra Guevara, Jackie Baez, Thomas Delworth, Reshma Pare, Suzanne Gannon, Nick Parks, and Kirby Sabra. And believe it or not, we still have 3 employees left back in New York. In addition, thank you so much to our many speakers, trainers, and consultants who were with us this weekend. They were great. And of course, also to our annual conference photographer, John Crum, and our amazing AV team, Richard Altman and Mark Miller. Each and every one of them are staff and team empowered. On behalf of my headquarters team, I want to just say thank you to each and every one of you for being with us this weekend and for giving us the opportunity to serve each and every one of you. It is truly an honor and a privilege. Thank you so much.
One living picture is our Executive Director, Susan Danish, who is a picture of perfection. Thank you for this wonderful conference. And now, as our time together in Washington draws to a close, I thank all of you for coming and for your enthusiasm in living our collective vision of the Junior League, Women Around the World, as catalysts for lasting community change. And I'd like to acknowledge once again the Junior League of the Oranges and Short Hills for their remarkable work over the last century. Congratulations for 100 years of service. I now invite the delegate from the Junior League of San Francisco to join me on the stage.
Thanks, Tony. I'm Jennifer Johnston, president of the Junior League of San Francisco. And a year and a month ago, many of you joined us in San Francisco for the 90th annual Junior League AJLI conference. Having hosted that conference, the Junior League of San Francisco knows exactly how much time and effort goes into hosting a conference of this size. Having it always overlap with a major ceremonial or celebration also means that you're balancing your 100th centennial at the same time, as well as carrying out your mission. It takes a lot of work, and so as we went from the city by the bay to the nation's capital, I want to thank the Junior League of Washington, D.C. for hosting us. And I have to say, they had us at Cupcake.
Thank you. Now I call on the delegates from the Junior League of Washington, D.C. to pass the torch.
We need our St. Louis friends up here too. So on behalf of Fraser Schulman, who has been our fabulous and fantastic site chair for this year's event, an amazing team, a dedicated committee behind her, as well as the 2,400 members of the Junior League of Washington, and my president-elect and president-elect-elect, and a table full of our volunteers who are with us here tonight. We happily pass the torch to another landmark city of St. Louis, and we have something to wish you well as you prepare to embrace and host all of us in 2014. So good wishes and good luck.
Have fun. Thank you. We'll be calling you a lot. Yeah, exactly.
We brought props. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Our Junior League training allowed us to make this just today. So. Hi, my name is Maureen Strauss. I'm president of the Junior League of St. Louis. Joining me is Allie Ray, our incoming president-elect. We are both so thrilled to invite you to join us at annual conference in 2014. Missouri is known as the Show Me State, and we plan to show you all a good time. Our hotel is a short walk from the majestic Gateway Arch, a structure standing 630 feet in height. Your ride to the top rewards you with beautiful views of St. Louis, stretching miles and miles to the west, though I must warn you, if you are claustrophobic, you might not want to go up. Our hotel is also close to Busch Stadium, home of our beloved St. Louis Cardinals, and an easy metro ride to Forest Park, our gem of an urban park, which is actually more than twice the size of Central Park in New York City.
Forest Park offers our world-class St. Louis Zoo, the Science Center, the Art Museum, the Missouri History Museum, all free of charge. Tasty treats that you might encounter when you are in St. Louis are toasted ravioli, frozen custard, Anheuser-Busch beers, several microbrewery beers, we have a theme going, and of course, our own Junior League of St. Louis cinnamon rolls. So you're going from cupcakes to cinnamon rolls. So I wish you all the best during this coming year, but when it's near its completion, plan to celebrate all of your successes with us in St. Louis, May 15th through 17th, 2014.